There are people who should just start farming like right now, right today. They should do poultry, fish, cabbage farming. But there are some people, no matter how motivated they feel, they should never start a farm. I have seen with my own eyes. I know someone who borrowed $1,000 to start a farm. Big dreams, big energy, big promises. 3 years later, their money was gone. The farm was gone and the loan was still there. I have also seen the opposite. I have seen people who started with just $100, 20 chickens, a few vegetables, a small fish pond, some few goats, a tiny plot of tomatoes and cabbages, no noise, no motivational speeches, no shortcuts. And a few years later, they are writing success stories that look impossible on paper. In fact, that is how exactly I started. A few chickens, a small pond, a handful of cabbages, nothing fancy, nothing viral. Yet today, I stand as one of the most successful farmers in Kenya. Of course, if not in East Africa. So here is the real question nobody asks. Why do some people lose everything in farming while others quietly build wealth from almost nothing? Is it luck? Is it capital? Or is there a hard truth about farming that most people are not ready to hear? And more importantly, are there people who should never start farming at all? And my answer is yes. There are people who should never dare start farming. So in this video, I'm going to reveal 5 types of people that should never start a farm, no matter how motivated they are. And if you are one of them, if you are one of these 5 people, please just do something else. Don't dare farming, because you will make losses and you will hate agriculture forever. So let us look at these 5 people that should never dare start farming. The person number 1 who should never start farming is the person who has the quick money mindset. If your first question about farming is, how fast can I get my money back? You are not patient, then stop. Do not start a farm, because you will lose it terribly. Because farming punishes impatience. I have seen this type too many times, including someone very close to me. This person borrowed $1,000, not because he had a plan, but because he had urgency. He wanted results before roots, profit before process, harvest before understanding anything. He stocked animals without learning cycles. He planted without respecting the seasons. He spent money before earning wisdom. And 3 years later, no farm, no assets, only debt and bitterness. Meanwhile, I was counting eggs, measuring feed, observing water, and waiting. Let me tell you one thing, Maina. Farming is not a sprint. It is a slow conversation with the time. If you cannot delay gratification, if waiting feels like suffering, if you need applause quickly, then farming will break you down. So farming needs patience. And if you are impatient, my dear, quit. Find something else to do. The type number 2 is the capital first, knowledge later person. Some people believe money solves everything, including you. You think if I just raise enough capital, I will succeed. This is one of the most expensive lies in farming, especially in agriculture. I have watched people pour money into farms like water into sand. Big poultry houses, expensive breeds, shiny equipment, zero understanding. They skip the most important stage, that is the learning with small losses. When I started my farm, my chickens taught me one lesson, very cheaply. My cabbages corrected me early. My fish pond humbled me gently. Small scale is not a disadvantage. It is a training ground. People who refuse to start small usually fear embarrassment, but farming does not reward pride. So if you want to join farming because of pride, because you think it is money and money matters, if you cannot tolerate learning publicly, if you think money replaces observation, if you look down on small beginnings, then my dear, do not farm. Invest your money somewhere else, because here you will be totally embarrassed. And the type number 3 is the absent owner. This one is very deadly, and please don't start a farm if you are not there, if you are always absent. People who want a farm but not a daily relationship with the farm, they want updates, not involvement. They want reports, not responsibility. You want to hire workers and disappear. You delegate without understanding. You trust systems that you have never built. Let me tell you something painful, minor. No one will ever care about your animals, crops, or soil the way you do. When I was starting, I knew every sound in my poultry house. I could smell sickness before symptoms. I could tell when my fish were stressed by how they moved in the water. That doesn't come from WhatsApp reports. It comes from presence. You have to be present. If you are in Nairobi and you want to farm in the village, you are in Dubai, you are in town and you want to farm in the city, in the village, then farming is not a passive income. It becomes passive only after years of active suffering. So if you wanted to distance before mastery, if you think that farming runs itself, if you hate dirt, you hate smells, and you hate repetition, then minor, don't start a farm, because I don't want you to come back here commenting here while you are crying. And the type number 4 is the copy-paste farmer. This is the most common trap today. People who farm through YouTube imitation. You want to see big farms in the YouTube and you want to imitate them. You want to see a viral video like this mine. You want to make millions from tomatoes, how 1,000 broilers in 30 days, you fish farming made easy, and you want to copy that blindly. My dear, you don't have to do a soil test. You have not researched on market research. You have not done anything on climate consideration. You have not mastered local disease knowledge. When I farmed my cabbage, I didn't copy success stories. I started my land, my water, my buyers, my timing. What works in one region can destroy you in another. So you want to copy someone who is in Busia and you are in Kericho and you think you will succeed. My dear, farming is local intelligence, not global trends. If you hate thinking, if you want formulas instead of understanding the formula, if you believe farming success is universal, you will lose money painfully and come to me crying. So if you are this kind of a person, please don't start farming. And the type number 5 is the person who blames everything. This one hurts because it is so subtle. The farmer who never takes responsibility. You want to, if the rain stops, you blame the rain. If the rain dries, you blame drought. If animals die, you blame your workers. If the market failed, then you blame the government. My dear, yes, farming is risky. Yes, nature is very unfair. And yes, systems sometimes get broken. But the successful farmer asks a different question. What could I have done differently? What did I do wrong? What have I learned? So every loss I experienced taught me something on my farm. I paid tuition fees in form of dead birds, stunted crops, delayed sales. But let me tell you, I never wasted a loss. So if your ego cannot survive mistakes, if accountability feels like an attack, if excuses come faster than lessons, my dear, farming will expose you very brutally. Let me tell you the hard truth. Farming doesn't fail people. It is people actually who fail farming. Not because they lack money, but because they lack patience, humility, presence, thinking, and accountability. And here is the irony. The people who should start farming rarely feel ready. And the people who feel most confident often shouldn't start anything at all. So before you buy chicks, before you borrow money, before you post new journey on social media, ask yourself, can I wait? Can I learn slowly? Can I show up daily? Can I think independently? Can I take responsibility? If the answer is yes, then farming can change your life. But if your answer is no, please, walking away might be the smartest decision you ever made in this year 2026.